ain't doing it like
Yeah, you already know what it is. Get your way to podcast, talk shop. We got some special guests in the building. State your names.
DJ Crazy, Mr. Shake That. Yeah.
LikMoss, OBH Records.
Freedom Men.
What's up?
Dasani Dow from Now That's TV.
Dasani.
I'm bad. LikMoss, OBH Records.
All right.
Yeah, I know that's it.
Man, this is gonna be a good one, man.
Yeah.
We talking about, what's going on right now as far as LikMoss and DJ Crazy. I'm gonna start off with you, Moss.
Well, what I got going on?
Yeah.
Well, I got a single dropping March 21st called On Site with Cash Money, new artist, On Site Dita.
Okay.
So yeah, March 21st, that's what we got going, man. Oh my guys, man, music.
Say it with your chest.
For sure.
That's a good thing.
Like one of the softest spoken guys ever, though.
I see.
Contrary to popular belief. You know what I mean? I ain't really, but yeah, no, we got Boss Player LLC, of course, Cash Money, they gonna back it from their end with On-Site Dita, but then, you got Music Matters, Craig Davis. You know what I'm saying? We run.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
I know you dropped a project maybe a year or two back called The Good Book. Are you going to continue on with that series, or that's the we see the final? That was the final installment of The Good Book.
No. See, the guys, how that happened, it was crazy because I was with a good friend of mine in Vegas, Nevada, and he was doing a feature with Akbar V at their studio, Crew 7 at the time. So I'm just there, and I run into one of the guys from Crew 7 with his game. He like, damn, I've been looking for you. So that was like a collective. It was like 8 people working on that album.
Okay.
Dang.
Maybe more. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Of course, I was, writing my own lyrics, but
Right.
4 or 5 producers, like 2 or 3 songwriters, for the hooks. And yeah, so that was it. But
Damn,
they just recently hit me and was like, want to go back at it.
Damn.
But, I don't know how that's going.
Well, that was a good, solid project, man.
Wait, what you mean? You don't know how that's
I ain't
gonna
know
work?
all that.
Like sneaky voice like you.
I'm saying, like, we going to have to, yeah, we could do it, though. A lot of them, they like Grammy Award winning.
What, you scared?
I just won another Grammy, just at the past Grammy.
Damn, for
Okay.
real.
Yeah, they just be winning. They did Hotels, Jasmine Sullivan album. That joint won a few Grammys.
Damn. That's what's up.
Yeah, them guys, they big guys. But they said they want to go back in. We could go back in, but I got to work it out with the, the whole label situation.
That's why, bro, I be telling a lot of niggas, bro, you give a fuck about your music, bro. Like, you in the studio with, like, executives, producers, the cover art nigga, the fucking bass player, you feel me? Leak actually give a fuck about his
for
music,
sure.
you feel me?
For sure.
He take it to the next level.
Yeah, I be trying to only record with the producers.
Yeah.
Because it's their beat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're going to do a little bit more
More, right.
when it's
saying
their
that.
beat. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Facts.
So I've been running into recording with multiple producers. I recorded with DJ Crazy, world famous. I recorded with a lot of producers, but I've noticed over time it gets tedious working with a lot of producers, and then when you go to pick the songs for the actual project, it becomes difficult getting the information
Getting it clear and everything.
clear and everything. You might have a sample, and can you tell our platform the ins and outs about the sample game and the clearances and getting the PUI numbers from the producers in order to have the project come together so everybody get paid how they supposed to get paid?
That might be some of the, but because everybody really don't have their business in order.
Yeah.
You don't find that out until
You ready to drop,
got
right?
your business.
That's
in
what I'm
order.
saying. Speak on it.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now when you got your business in order and you like, yo, I need your information, about to send over these split sheets, they like, what's that?
Right.
It's like, hold on, we ain't never. Well, I need you. How you gonna get paid? I need your BMI. I need.
They don't even know what their BMI number is.
Artists don't even have it, but the producers too, though. You gotta.
Yeah.
So, and if you can't, but see, I work closely with them though, so it ain't like I could never get in contact with them. Cause
Right.
like, I'm just gonna go over here to joke.
Yeah.
Mo, it's like, no, I'm building relationships. So
Yeah.
Wait, I have a question. So what if you have somebody that is a Joe Smo, how you call it, but they're like their beats are fire, and you hear them back to back like around the way, and you like it, but their business isn't in order. Like, what would you do?
Their business not in order.
I mean, obviously they probably just starting out or something like that. Like, what would you do with that producer?
I mean, 9 times out of 10, I wouldn't even get into his business about the business.
But would you work with him still? Yeah.
And then
Okay.
when it's time to like say like, you know, the label like the song that we did and they want to push it, and that's when I had to get in this business. Like, yo, you got your.
And if he doesn't by that time, what would you do?
Tell him to hurry up and get it. If you
Hurry up and get it. You ain't gonna what if he doesn't know? What if he doesn't know? Because you know,
Basically,
music
what you
is
trying to
all
say,
about
what
like
if the
that
Joe-
new sound
what if the Joe
sometimes.
Schmo got the one.
Got the one. They
the
like,
one,
this
right?
the first single right
The
here. This
the
is
one
it.
has already took off.
Yeah.
He come for the bag, but don't got the business done.
Yeah,
How
what would
do
you
you-
do?
know
Would
what
you
I'm saying?
help him? Like what would you tell him to do to get
already
him to the
took
right?
off. Now he like, no, that's my joint.
I'ma have to
He
bring-
like, damn, where the bag at?
I'ma have to bring him off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'ma have. That's just like that. Honorable thing.
But would you
Yeah,
help him
that's
so
what I
that
said.
doesn't
That's
happen
when the
again?
honor come
I
in.
feel like
Wait,
when
would
it
you
comes
go
to
about that? How would you accumulate what's being owed to him?
That part.
I mean, like the producer's already like entitled to 50% of the record. So it's
100%, actually. 100%.
Yeah, for sure. So it's just like
100%. So it's
it depends on
200%
because it's
of the record.
200%.
200% of the record.
But yeah,
100%. But
so that's what I'm saying. So
they deservingly
Right.
the producers is the only people that work with a blank canvas. It's like they don't have
Yeah.
nothing.
Nothing to go on.
Then they add a sound and add a sound, and by the time we get it, it's already.
Yeah.
outlined. All we gotta do is color it in.
Right.
right.
Yeah.
It's kind of easier for me. I think the producer deserve
I
That's
like
what I'm saying. How
that.
do you go about payment to that producer?
to be totally honest.
Because if you had to
No,
take,
listen,
you had
to
to
be
take,
totally
you had
honest,
to take 100% of that.
You was
joint.
better off having your paperwork in order with the split sheets and all of that, because after the fact, you saying like it's running and I got the money.
Yeah,
Now it's like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna look out for. I'm gonna take care of him.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You about to
Right.
get half though?
That's what I'm
Absolutely
saying.
not.
Look, at the end, we were all waiting for order.
But he entitled to have. He's entitled to have.
And that he
Damn
might
it.
be.
And like that's gonna be on him and his
You gotta
lawyer
figure
team.
that out before the money get in my account. Cause
For sure.
once I count it, it's counted. Now.
Wait, I got-
it's mine. At
I got a,
Right,
I
for
got a
sure.
subpart
So now
to
that I
that
run into him
question.
later on, and it's like, damn, you ain't getting nothing for that.
Yeah.
I got you.
Your business gotta be
Right.
together.
That's crazy.
Feel
But
me?
after that, right?
Yeah,
Would you
yeah.
let him know how to go about his business for the next beats or transaction he did? Like, would you take him under your wing and tell him, like, don't do that again. This is what you need to do. Or would you just be like, I got this one hit. I'm sorry, you fucked up.
I'm not gonna lie. It probably wouldn't have gotten that far, because once we want the song, we need the producer. We need to send him these split sheets.
Yeah.
And the moment that he can't produce the numbers, we're gonna make sure that he go get his BMI.
Gonna get it.
Crazy. Did you get compensated for Shake That?
That's my song. I ain't
Did you get compensated?
For sure.
Compensated
I own it.
handsomely.
Okay.
We
Okay.
talking
I'm the
about.
artist.
Okay.
Featuring,
Handsomely.
you feel me? So that's different. Like,
What about the
I'm on
other
some-
songs? Because I
like-
know.
Here you go.
First of
like,
all, we need to
talk
give
it,
him
pop
some
it.
flowers, because
So-
he the
Pop it.
person behind a lot of songs
for sure.
that a lot of people don't even know
Pop your
about.
shit, Crazy.
So like
Yeah.
when it comes to me, like my album, like I've been quote unquote making beats. I've been having viral songs since I was 13, but I put together a project. I wanted to make the beat, record it, A&R. Like I A&R'd the GOATs before it was the chains and the bust downs and stuff.
Okay.
You feel me? So it's
You
kind
already
of different
seen
with
the
me.
vision. You seen a vision already. And
But to speak on what Moss say, right? Like for my new album that me and DjKhaled working on, shout out to like my lawyer Jason Berger. Like I got some features. Some people like I ain't make the melody, but it's certain producers that even prior, before I even knew about their business, they already got their business situated. Like this one young boy, he from Ohio. What's his name? Like Sammy. Like Sammy from the rip. Even like, let's say like me and him do the beat together for the rip, he want 50%. That's what it was. It is. His lawyer, he ain't, that's his shit. Before I even knew his business, we was just collabing on some bro shit. Now it's time for a project to come out. You feel me? I already know just about this, how good this nigga is. He gonna even want 50. But like my point is, we ain't even had that conversation until it needed to happen. Like,
all right, man.
until
So
my lawyer got
hypothetically
involved.
speaking, you and Sammy collectively work on
A beat.
a beat, and you give it to an artist.
Right.
But you forgot about it. The artist used the beat.
Right.
it's a smash, viral. It's stupid in views.
Shit about to happen. Watch this.
Bang. The song make $10 million.
Right.
You're in control of that money.
Right.
So it comes straight to you because you retain all full ownership of the joint because Sammy wasn't around to do the business. What do you think?
If he wasn't around to do the business, Sammy gonna flag me then. But because look, I don't know what type
Sammy is on when Sammy pops back up like, yo, we did the joint collectively. That joint out of here.
But,
I didn't even know.
But with me, that's like my business already set up.
So you're not gonna cut Sammy
the moment
no check?
Sammy heard
Even
that
with
beat,
me, nigga, JahKhaled not even about to let me move on without making. I said, look, ain't that
Here go trouble to the corner.
But like my situation's kind of different. Let's say like right now, right?
Your bank account,
10 million right now, and like a producer didn't.
What happened to me?
But listen, it can't even go across that finish line with Ines. Your label not even about to push this record through without that other producer being situated.
Right.
That's not even about to happen though. You feel me? We gonna have to get in contact with Sammy unless I burn him. I'm a man of God. I don't got no reason to burn you.
Work doing the collect like Sammy and Leak.
But that can't happen though.
Sammy and Leak working on a song,
and like
he has a piece of a hook, and I add another piece of a hook.
Right.
That hook, an artist that's popping gets on it, and it becomes a hit song. Well, we forgot about it.
Right.
But we didn't know the song.
He gonna flag the shit out of it.
We didn't know the song was still being shopped around for people to get on it. It become a hit.
Factuals. I've been in that situation.
You get the money. How do you like this? You know
it's either do this industry shit and burn him, or you be a man of God and give him what he deserved. Because I ain't make that money.
I think he's owed 50% of that $10 million.
Whatever his split is, I'm gonna give it to him.
Though that you put whatever you put the
whatever that
in,
split
you put
is,
the marketing dollars in, you make sure to make
whatever
it to the radio,
that split
you
is,
get all the
I
other
gotta
shit.
give it to him.
When Sammy pops back up, like I don't give a fuck about none of that shit that happened.
For sure.
It's already a success. You got the money. Where's my money? What would you get?
I wouldn't be in that situation.
Me saying if you were.
If I was, I gotta give him his split. That's just me.
What would the
I
split
gotta
be?
give him me. My
60,
moral
40, 70, 30, what we talking about?
If this nigga, like I said, if his business is either to make 50% off his melody, I'm gonna give it to him. If it's to make 25, I'm gonna give it to him.
Okay.
That's what it is. I don't want to get sued, have a bad name.
You give him a percentage of the joint.
Yeah.
So 25.
If like let's say right, look, let me see. Look, if it's two producers, me and him, right? You the artist. We gonna split the producer shit. Like, let's say you give me, you say Crazy, you got 50% of the record, and like, let's say Sammy's not around. Okay, I got that 50%. If Sammy pop back up on off the Woodworks, I'm gonna give it to him, bro, because he could prove that this is his melody. Like, I ain't about to get sued off it. You know what I'm saying? Just take your split, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now I can't work with you no more because you wasn't around before. I'm just putting myself in a situation, but I know a lot of producers that did that happen.
Got a woof woof.
It's the point I'm trying to make. When a situation like that happens, usually because it's happened a lot.
For sure.
The artist because no longer getting in contact with the producer really retains all the publishing, all the publishing rights. So whatever 100, 200, he get that. Usually when it happens is the artist being considerate of the person not around to collect on his money puts the money in the escrow account.
Right, for sure.
So they do it themselves. So when the person pat back up, it was like, all right, we already accumulated your money. Here it go right here.
Factuals.
And I'm saying the question I was trying to make was on morals. Now, knowing that you got the song to where you got it from, even though y'all recorded it and you took it to another level, do you think the person is on 50% of the money, even though he didn't do 50% of work, even though what he created was a big part of the record?
That's when we got negotiated.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. Because I got, like with me, like for example, like I place myself. So you've been in my sessions, like I'm not a pack boy to where I'm just sending beats. No, I booked this session. Yeah. So that's when the leverage go up.
To the artist.
You feel me?
Right,
So
right.
it's like, it's kind of different if you a producer, right? And I'm a producer, but I'm a producer artist. I'm on some Quincy shit. Nigga, it's hard for me to, you know how it is to go to an artist like LikMoss and Ness be like, no, this my song? After you get done this 16, this hook, no, nigga, that's my. So that's already hard. So if I do that shit, nigga, yeah, we gotta negotiate with your team, your lawyer. Right. You ain't a nigga. I'm an artist producer. It's
that's
different. So now you might get about 15, 20.
So
it depending. Like,
yeah, your shit, you already,
yeah.
Your beat in what you already add creatively is already
because it's different.
In.
It ain't like we just because like producers live in this realm, especially when you collab, right? If a nigga make the melody, I make the drums. We both make it. We close our eyes and send it. I'm not doing that. I make a beat. I'm hunting down like my fucking Eagles joint, right? I just made that beat went viral. DjKhaled was
Fly
like,
Eagles Fly?
Yeah, DjKhaled was like, yo, it'd be crazy if you put somebody on, and I start thinking like, all right, bet. I'm gonna get Freeway, because Freeway corporately he got the key to the city, like to the corporate shit, right?
Sure.
Get a young nigga. Now I need 2 young names that the white people in the NFL would know. Tiz 215 and Sturdy. Now I put together that nigga Tiz already in North Carolina. I sent him the bread to record, you feel me, for my song. So I don't want Tiz to spend no money. I sent him the bread for that. Freeway shit, I paid for that at Milk Boy. Fucking Sturdy John, I paid for that. Then I had to pay to get it mix and match. Then I blasted it. So I'm the artist now. So you kind of lose that because because I go to work for this song. It ain't just no pack boy shit like we making music you just send a pack to email Ines and hopefully you open it up and pick it. That's different. Like no, if I'm placing myself. It's my track.
You putting yourself on the track. You making yourself an unmovable force on the song.
Yeah.
You got to deal with it.
Even like the Eagles joint, my voice not on that, but it's my track. It's my business. It's DJ Crazy featuring Freeway and Sturdy and Tiz.
Okay. Yeah.
That's new of what people doing right there. That you're saying that you placing yourself on it, whereas though they gotta be at you.
Yeah, they gotta be.
Yeah. Then like I tell producers this, right? Even if you don't got the sauce to be crazy, you be the artist, had a sex appeal like I do. Still stop being a pack boy, bro. Book 12 hours and invite Ines.
You know what?
The nigga through, because you promising your placement, even if you not the DJ Crazy featuring, you still guarantee that you going on. You got a song with this nigga. You just not about to throw these beats in the trash or whatever. Book your own session and invite the artist through.
That's absolutely.
So basically, is there a blueprint that you follow? Because I know that's exactly what DjKhaled does.
Yeah.
He's like every album is his, but he has everybody on every song, and they're all his from beginning to end.
Oh yeah.
So is that like somebody you look up to? You modeling that person?
Khaled, Quincy Jones. I love Quincy Jones. And I'm from Baltimore.
I mean, of course, Quincy gonna come.
I love Quincy, bro. I love how the nigga can just put. Like, he just need an artist in sweatpants. That's how I look at artists. Y'all just an instrument note to me. I got everything. I got the tour, the live show, how your cover art about to go, how the music. So I just want a nigga to come to me as a blank canvas, and I got the rest type shit. So it's always a blueprint. I look at how Quincy Jones went about Mo and Michael, how Khaled went about getting his leverage up first. You feel me? That's one thing I like look up to. I utilize my whole life. Me being P&B Rock first DJ, me being OBH and Club Onyx.
Talk
so
heavy.
like if I'm all those things now, if I start making music, I'm gonna have leverage. I'm gonna be able to call anybody I want. I was able to call Freeway the day I made that beat. You feel me? Tiz got that song back to me in 25 hours. That's just like you said, that's the blueprint. They respect that I got the hand on music right now. So the more I go up, the more my blueprint going, I feel like it's gonna grow. You feel me? My whole idea is to mold good music, to give people feel good music. Fuck it, just dance music. No, music that feel
Hello.
good. You know what
All
I'm saying?
right. Can I sidebar real quick? So, what was your first feel good song that everybody knows in Philly? Because we in Philly right now. I know you shouting out Baltimore, but we won the Super Bowl. So
The song that they probably know me of is Shake That Shit. They know Shake That. Shake That, my biggest song. Probably my biggest song.
That's your biggest?
Right now, Twerking With Your Friends, I feel like it's about to surpass that.
Yeah.
Twerking With Your Friends is my joint. I dropped that at the end of last year. Zeddy Will. That's like my new go-to guy. He a big influencer turned artist and shit. And, we set out to make his next step of music. You feel me? That DJ Crazy mixed with Zeddy, and we actually did it with the first song, Twerking With Your Friends. That's every girl's favorite song right now.
Yeah, I feel like your biggest hit. Feel like it's still going to be the one,
right?
Because you had at least 3 years, three year run, 3.5, probably a little bit more.
Yeah, and I still feel like I ain't arrived yet, bro. Like I'm still I'm blessed to have this sound I created, but I could be humble. I ain't big as my artist I got on the records. I ain't big as Khaled yet. I ain't got the Quincy Jones shit, so I know God still got this whole shit planned for me, bro. Like, you feel me?
You getting there.
Right.
You working on it. You working on it. To elaborate what you said, Leak, how do you feel about working? I know Crazy said, do you prefer people when they cook up in the studio right there with you, or when you get a beat pack and you could do the thing on your own thing?
Listening to the beat, I ain't listened to a beat pack in years.
Damn.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay. Talk your shit.
To music and
pop it.
I drive. I don't have no music on. I don't listen to music at all, unless I'm in the car with somebody else. I'm not listening to a beat. I'm not doing nothing music until I get to the studio.
Damn.
When I'm in a house, I got 4 kids. I'm a father.
Mm.
And we ain't listening to rap music.
Right.
I know you got a follow-up question for that.
Go ahead. No.
I ain't listening to no
No, no.
Talking about shit
We doing
today.
everything
I'm
on the spot.
invested today. I love this conversation.
That's true. I called Moss like probably twice. You're like, yo, I'm about to take the kids to school. I'm like, bet. Just hit me, you know what I'm saying, later on.
So basically, you saying LikMoss don't do no music unless he's in the studio.
Yeah.
Everything else is
What?
okay.
And like the perception to, you know how it is, bro. Like the perception to us, especially being black, Moss being a rapper, right? You would think that like being in the studio, bro, a bully. Everything he talking about, right? He let the producer do whatever. I got 2 bangers with Ness for my new project, and it was like, crazy, do your thing. And this is my first time ever making music with them. Mind you, I've been around them since for 10, 12 years. They been hearing my beats. But now for me to pull up to a session knowing I gotta get a song by bro, and he just like, you feel me? I'm gonna take the back, nigga. You whatever you want to do. Play me the beats that you want me to rap on.
You're in a direct.
And then it was history from there. Like he let me
I
on
love
point.
it.
So that shit true. He ain't just talking, bro. That's true.
I think being a seasoned artist, part of it is letting the, you know what I mean, the DJ have input as well as you also to come to a collective and boom, it's just the best finished project best final product that you could come up with, instead opposed to just, I want it like this, I want it like this, I want it like this. Because you see it red, you see it blue.
Right.
Come together, it's green.
I think that's real music, bro. Music is an executive game. It ain't ever been on an artist. The word rapper is don't have me going. The word rapper is abomination. I wouldn't be one to call it a rapper. The DJ created that word, bro. The DJ created the DJ. The rapper is the DJ friend. We was the nigga, girl in the Levi's, do. Or you park there, the fucking Acura outside. The MC and shit come from us, and we pass it to our homie. You know, I want to be called an artist. Rapping is something you do.
Rapping is something you do.
Yeah, man. Like,
That's absolutely
That's
correct.
true.
Yeah.
Hey, Moss, I got a question for you. What is a hit record right now? Because everybody always come up to us. These past, I want to say 6 months, you need a hit record. You need a hit record. What's a hit record to you right now, this day and age?
Like, if I can tell you, do this, do this, do this, do this, that'd be a hit record. I would have a hit record.
Hey. Right,
Like,
you
I
don't
can't
listen
really
to
give
any
you the
music.
blueprint about what's a hit record, but from experience, for a record to be a hit, it have to be relatable to a variety of people. People have to relate to it though. You see what I'm saying? It can't just come out of.
Wait, you gonna ask him that question? And he said
Let's see the
he
top.
don't
Let's see
listen
the
to
top
music.
200.
How,
Let's see the
how
top
would you
200.
know?
Let's go to the top. Let's go to the top 10 of Billboard right now. The top, and see if these is all smash hit records.
top 200.
Top 10.
Top
Billboard.
10. Let's go. I bet you I know them things.
Pioneer hit.
I'm not gonna tell you what make a hit record because I don't know, but I know how you know when you know it's a hit record.
When you play
I got
it 10
that
years
info,
later.
but I want to hear this first. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't know what's gonna make it because it might be something I don't like that much, and it's going. You like, oh,
Half
they
of these
like
songs-
that.
Yeah,
That's
that
not my
happens.
favorite, right?
Yeah, that happens a lot.
A lot.
lot.
But
They
I
pioneer,
know.
but if they
y'all
don't got
lucky
no
to have
stand
me
power-
today.
Yeah,
Then they not really hits.
yeah. You'll know as an artist about being selfish because I said like me and
You
Zeddy,
have
like
all
we
your
made
work.
we made Twerking With Your Friends almost 2 years ago. It just came out. We knew it was a hit, but it's 2 years old. You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't the time.
Facts. Time it too. Like
Yeah,
These are the
timing.
top 10 songs this week.
Let's go.
Lose Control by Teddy Swims. 8-bar song Tipsy by Shabuzi. Beautiful Things, Benson Boone. I Had Some Help. Post Malone featuring Morgan Wallen. Loving on Me, Jack Harlow. Not Like Us, Kendrick Lamar. Espresso, Sabrina Carpenter. $1 Million Baby, Tommy Richmond. Remember Everything. Zach Bryan featuring Casey Musgraves and Too Sweet by Hosier.
none of them songs on my
Guess
Serato.
what? I only know three of them.
They Not
I'm
Like
not gonna lie, I
Us
know
and the
three of
Teddy
them.
nigga.
I know 3 of them.
Because my man helped write the
Not
Teddy
Like
song.
Us, Jack Harlow, John. The $1 Million Baby, John, and that's about it. And Shabuzi, because I heard it. on like
Dang, and I know
TV.
Sabrina Carpenter too, and another one. So maybe
None of them
5.
songs on my Serato.
Outside of Not Like Us.
They ain't on my Serato, and I'm a DJ. That's
And
a
you
big
know
deal
why
to me.
Not Like Us is
That's
on
how
there
I see if
because
niggas got hit. And not saying like my shit
The
is like.
best promotion
I'm just speaking
ever.
on DJ wise. Like, have I heard it in anybody's Serato? None of them songs I heard, but they Not Like Us. And the boy Teddy, like I said, I know him because my man helped write that song. But other than that, they ain't in the Seratos. I could be
But then
wrong,
again,
but I'm
you
just being
said
real. Like, none.
That's just the top.
Those
10,
are top 10.
period.
Yeah, those are
You
top
didn't
10.
say top 10 in hip hop or anything like
Top
that
10
because
period.
that's going to
These
be
are top
very
10
different.
period.
Yeah, period. It's always going to be a song that crossover. Period. I'm a woman. So I'm the only woman here. I'm gonna tell you this right now. It's always gonna be a song.
I don't think it's
that
a top
people
10
that-
hip hop on Billboard. It's just
Billboard. Oh no, you on Billboard. You on Billboard.
Yeah, because you're on Billboard, but you know they have their subcategories and.
So what you
whatever
always?
else,
I know
so.
you be at the clubs a lot. What you always hear?
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. I be in the clubs a lot, but I like he doesn't listen to music in his car at all. I don't listen to that music in my car, but I do listen to music. Yeah, so like, I get it. I mean, I got an old mom, so I have old parents.
Right.
I have like a mixed up family and stuff like that. So yeah, it's very different all over. But if you have a song that can reach even people that can't speak English and they'll sing it, of course you're gonna be in the top 10 on that list. You know what I mean?
MJ,
So it's hard to do that,
He got dudes on.
but it's not hard. But people don't want to do it because they don't like it. They don't like
Lamar
the
Drake
sound.
is not even on none of these top 10s. Might
Well,
not,
he ain't dropped nothing in a while. He ain't gonna be on there.
but his old shit should be on here. Yeah, Drake is number 8. There you go.
Number 8. Okay.
Snoop Dogg
Yeah,
number 9.
it's
Kendrick push my man back.
Yeah, he
number
pushed it. You got Eminem at number 1, Jay-Z at number 2. This is top hip hop artists of all time.
of all time.
3, Kendrick Lamar, which is crazy. 4, Nas. 5, Tupac. 6,
He must have just rose to the top
I don't
after
care
Snoop.
nothing about that list. That list got Kendrick
7,
Lamar
Drake.
number 3.
Yeah.
Stop. Wait, it's not a year to that. It's just of all
Nothing against
time.
Kendrick.
All time.
Nothing against, I think Kendrick
8,
is a
Kanye
phenomenal
West.
artist.
I would
He's
not
not
put
over
him
Pop being
Kanye.
over Kanye West.
I would-
He's not
Insane.
Right, I would
Kanye.
never put him over Kanye.
Now they
Hell
put
no.
Kanye in the top 3. I ain't mad at him.
Right, I
Snoop
love me
Dogg
some
number
Kanye.
9, Lil Wayne a dime, 11 Cole, 12 Three Stacks, 13 Cube, 14 Rakim, 15 Trav, 16 50, 17 LL, 18 X, 19 ASAP, Rocky, 20 Tyler Creator, and the list goes on and on. But yeah, that's the top 20.
I think Jay-Z had to make 444 to even get in a conversation with Kanye.
No, I ran down that list to say this. All those people, they make different songs, so you can't pinpoint what a hit is.
Right.
But the hit to me is first the beat gotta be dope from the rip. It gotta be a dope beat. Then the chorus gotta be. Then when you come in that, the chorus has to be relatable. Whether it's ratchet, whether it's a conscious record, it gotta
it
be
could be
relatable.
anything.
And it has to be some type of call and response. These are the best records to me.
That's it.
These are the formula for a hit record. And you never go wrong when you add children. Whenever children are singing the
Yeah.
choruses like a
Children and
Annie,
women buy the most
oh, I
records.
know I can.
That's always a cheat code.
That's always a cheat code to me.
And I say 8 to 80, bro. If you got that 8 to 80 range, if you could catch a kid singing it and grandma trying to recite it, you
Right.
won. You won, bro.
But to elaborate what Leak said, even though I know these things, I still can't put these components on a
in
song
the track work.
Why
to
not?
make a hit record.
Yeah, you can.
I can. I
You
feel like I
can.
got it, bro. I
What?
feel
You
like
can.
give me the
What are you
right
talking about? You
vocal.
can't.
Give me a
I can't
nigga
hit
or a
records.
girl
You
with the
do it
right vocal.
tonight.
I think hit records is a combination of a lot of a mixture of things. Momentum,
Facts. Yeah, for sure.
likability, visibility, and just being actually talented.
All right, like how you felt about it? All right, like my fuck you up.
And the
It's a
stars
lot
have
of
to
people
line
not
up for you
talented.
You right. You right.
systematically before, so your song can
feel you. I
have
feel
more
you.
slots than other songs. See, a hit record is manufactured. You can have a good record,
Right.
but if the system, if the radio stations and the blog
If the
sites
world not ready for it,
doesn't
Push
have
it
you
and-
that
on the
algorithm.
top of the playlist over the
I feel you.
competition,
I feel what you're
then how
saying.
does
Yeah.
How did your song become number one?
I feel you.
It has to have an even playing field. Even playing fields, the slots. Payola has turned into ad spaces.
Right.
So take payola out and just put ad spaces. Right. So instead of you paying for them to play your record, you're paying for the ad space. Right. Within this ad space, they play your record. The more money, the more slots you fill with the ad space, the more many times they play your record. Mm-hmm. So what I'm saying is, depending on how good your record or how great it is, because there's no good or bad record. Right. Because I hear some records on the radio, that's good. It's not great. It's a good record. Right. Then I hear some songs a little bit better than that, and then I hear a Drake Laugh Now Cry Later. When you first heard it, you like, oh, that's out of there. You As soon as you hear it, you like, that's one of them. But then it's other records on the radio that I hear, it's good. Like I like Biggest Largest by Big X the Plug. Right. But is it a smash single? Right. No. It's a momentum record. It's a setup record for when you hear his next record, it might be the one. You see what I'm saying?
I say that all the time. Like, you could be like a factory, right? I had this niche of like making great records, but it's the other shit. Like you saying, like, is your momentum right at the time? Is the DJ supporting you? Is it time for it? Because me and you can lock out. Like, we can block ourselves, like, wait for the world. We can all make hits right now. No, we got hits.
Or you can have the momentum and not have the record. Which is where I'm. Damn. What we fighting against.
Damn. You can definitely.
Or you could be Armani Caesar and have the record, but don't have all the stuff around it.
Honestly, that's why I say it goes back to the producer and DJ, bro. Like, think about it, bro. When it was the mixing, it was the production.
I just want to make a sidebar for a second.
Yeah. No,
because earlier he said,
"You so right about that. You so right."
You feel me?
But look, it goes back to even why I wanted to work with the GOATs, Zeddy. The GOATs just had a dance, bro. I knew if I could put a song behind it, it's over. They had the momentum. The whole world wanted that dance.
For sure.
Nobody named it.
That's for sure.
Nobody knew what it was called. It wasn't on the album. I took advantage of that. Zeddy, he got the screaming. He's big as Castanet. You feel me? I was like, damn, if I can get a song to him, he ain't, not saying he ain't have it, but he ain't have what he got with me. You feel me? It's the same shit, bro. I think it's a collaboration game, bro. Like, to where artists, we gotta stop making selfish music. We gotta stop making homie music. Music just for ourselves, bro. Like that. We gotta go back to the Motown shit. Bring around 10 girls and 10 niggas that just work a regular job and let them just vote your music to give you what you supposed to. Stop making so selfish music. We make selfish music. We make homie shit for the nigga next to us.
I got a curveball.
You know I gotta ask. And a lot of them be like, yeah, that's my shit.
What do you feel about his genre of music right now, the state of hip hop?
What, to shake that music?
Shake that music. What do you feel about it?
Because that's a whole, he created that.
Right. He created. What do you feel about that?
I love it.
And I love. What do you feel about when Jersey and Baltimore and Philly kind of like?
They came at me. They still coming.
They kind of fight over that.
I look at it on a different level, but they can't fight over it because it came from all them different places.
Right.
It came from Philly, it came from Jersey, it came from Baltimore. Mm-hmm. All of that make the shake that music.
Sound great.
It took a piece of all of that to create that.
It does.
Damn.
Yeah.
And I feel like the Lee said, bro, I'm a Baltimore nigga with a Philly attitude that live in Jersey. I made them songs in Jersey. So I felt like it had to be all three. Like, Jersey, the answer to this, on record, the only reason why niggas feel some type of way is because club music always had a wave. Like, Kanye West rapped off, I'm the shit, that's Baltimore. DJ Lil Man and them got millions and millions of views. They got it to Missy. But nobody got it as big as I did it.
No.
And then you got the GOATs, right? And two of them out of nowhere taking these interviews be like, this my shit, which it is. If they popped it out of nowhere, it is they shit. Then you got the other people that be like, no, we been through it. That would create this argument. No, it is right. If that's the case, go make a hit. If y'all the creators, where y'all hits at? Like, it's us. True. Like, we mix, like he said, we mix Baltimore with Jersey with Philly. That's how it worked. And then it was the timing of TikTok at the time, bro. Mm-hmm. So this shit popped more than anything. So of course, if I was an OG from Baltimore or Philly trying to get famous off this shit and my homies dying, getting locked up over dancing club music, now these black ass young boys from Philly pop it, got Beyonce on it, winning Grammys off of it, saying it's theirs, I'll be fucking mad too. That's what's going on. That's exactly what, just like that. Because I gave everybody their flowers. Baltimore, you got my uncles, Raw Lee. I was just on the phone with Raw Lee. We clearing Feel Me by Too Rare. Feel Me. We clearing that. Shout out to him. Legendary. Shout out to Philly. Diamond Cuts RL. They put it on.
Shout out.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Jersey, DjRL, DJ Lawman. But this shit don't got nothing to do with nobody I just brought up. Cause I found the goats. You feel me? The goats made that dance by themselves
Good shit, bro.
in the hood.
Yeah, shit,
Nobody. They was starving in the hood.
The Goats was a viral sensation.
Yeah, the goats put this shit
They
on.
played for my for the basketball league.
Yeah. And they athletes.
Basketball league.
Yeah.
Swift.
The Swift
For the Swift family.
Swift League.
These niggas
But
really want to
when they
play
was-
sports.
When they was playing for the league, they wasn't. They probably was the Philly Ghosts, but they didn't have a song
Right.
at all. They just knew them from TikTok, dancing on
Yeah.
TikTok. They like, yo, they the dancing guys from TikTok. All the kids knew who they was.
He did.
All
Still
the
do.
kids. And they pretty good too. They got pretty
Yeah.
good. Boy.
So the question I was
think it was
asking
shit.
you, because it'd be this holy war from party type of music and the lyricists. And
Oh, yeah,
what do
back
you
to that.
feel? Yeah, what do you feel
I
about
feel-
the lack of
I-
lyricism?
I
Damn.
appreciate it 100% because this was the beginning of the push out of the drill music, and that's not knocking, the people that did that, that like to express themselves in that way. It's just that it was like kind of like I don't want my kids even hearing that stuff. So
I know that's right.
that kind of the beginning of pushing it out in the middle when everybody killing each other. Here comes Shake That.
Damn.
You see what I'm saying? So I appreciate it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have a like.
I appreciate that, Mark.
It hold a little different piece in my heart. You see what I'm saying? I even tried. Do we got
Yeah,
two
hey yo, like, it's crazy because look, you can hear me and Mars shit, bro. It goes back
me
to what I
hear
say
some.
about niggas like DMX. Like
Let me hear
DMX
some.
was giving DMX won to me from like giving you a producer DJ advice. He won because to me, Swiss made glittery female beats that would go to white people and girls. And DMX was himself. He popped that his reality. He ain't taint his lyrics
ain't
just because the
dumb-
beat
yeah.
danced a little bit.
Yeah, he
Mars,
still-
I work with Mars.
Right.
Difference Mars, he
He
didn't
still
record.
remained himself even on that specific backdrop.
So it's going. You gotta let the producer sneak you.
I
in
gotta
there.
hear that too, Mars.
Bro,
I want to hear you on that.
me and Mars got two.
I'm
Crazy
ready.
Kid.
Bro, and look, and he helped me with this shit. I ain't Mars. I didn't even tell you this shit. So me and Mars, he helped me with the format how I made circles with Rico. Me and Rico we got a banger with this boy named Reese the Youngin. But long story short, I took records that he had, and then I scripted the beat. Some unreleased Mars shit. We didn't even record. I was like, bro, I don't even get the studio with you. And I took the hardest lyrics I can find. To me, he talking some my shit, my OB8 shit, the shit I was on tour with. But I put that dance shit around it to where now I feel like he gonna have him more. Instead of being like,
I'm fighting him. I'm like, bro, I got some happier songs. You know what I'm saying? Let me just play you something. He like, no, this and this. I'm like, bro, you sure?
you hear it?
This is gruesome.
He's speaking
This ain't-
like-
it ain't no gangster,
Right.
But I'm telling a story,
Reality.
and the story is a little gruesome. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Okay.
Hey Mars, that record helped me in so many sessions. Me going in and say I'm gonna shake that, saying I'm this, that, letting him my catalog. That record, them two records, the fact that I got LikMoss and he himself, that's what I think this
Yeah,
shit
because
did.
it's different fans. You'll gain different fans from different artists you work with.
Yeah.
Bro,
For
you know
sure.
what we did with Blicky, bro? Like Blicky,
Because
like
the world's a collide, and then it's like cross promoting.
yes, sir.
People that you when
That crossover.
came into your world, you Leak help you bring them to the world, and then vice versa.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas that wouldn't, damn, Leak, that's a switch up, or damn, I wouldn't think that you would. You know what I mean, get
Right.
Moss on one of these Jones.
Right.
So it creates something new and a breath of fresh air. So it's like
sir.
the whole thing that you did. How do you feel where it's at now? Do you feel it's still rising up? Do you think it's kind of leveled out? Do you think
Like
it's
a lot of
still
people feel
rising?
like it fizzled out. But one thing I say with this, right? Now it's my job. I don't think it's done until we on that day when I invite y'all through. Everybody got on suits and tuxedos and they cutting that red ribbon and they like deleting all the platforms and putting my platform as a genre in your iTunes, as your phone. Once it changed it like that to where club music is a genre, that's when we made it. But now I feel like this is now a tool for hip hop. Everybody using it. Everybody
like y'all
using
compete
it.
with
It's here.
I ain't gonna lie.
It's here now.
Y'all your genre of music is competing with Afro beats like a
Yeah,
motherfucker.
factuals.
It's either Afro beats or
Yeah.
I'm talking about in all markets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now everybody got to have if you drilling it, you're going to have a club joint. Even if
Exactly.
it's 8 bars or 4, you're going to have my beat in there somewhere. I mean, I be in the crib watching commercials like, this shit is everywhere now. So I feel like now it's artists know this how you get to the kids. I feel like everybody about to be utilizing it now, but I wanted to be taken serious to where everybody thinking every time you rap off this shit, you need kids to dance in your fucking video. No, nigga. This just be happy that the kids is dancing. You don't always need dancers with this shit. This is a bop to where once you hear that shit always gonna go without nobody rapping on it.
Without nobody rapping on it.
It's always gonna go.
They got that vibration.
Yeah.
With I don't care who you are.
Inez, if I give you chopper style beat right now, if I give you back that ass up, it's over. It's the same shit.
It's the same
shit. It's dance shit over some hard ass lyrics. It's gonna win. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, always go back to trusting that executive producer that got the idea like, yo, maybe you should rap off this fucking rock break beat. Trust that nigga and see what happens. Like,
and a lot of the boot bangers been sampled. I'm glad you mentioned that. What do you feel about the sampling and, you know, because some of these sample peoples will take 100% of the kit and caboodle. So what do you feel about that?
Shout out to ODB, man.
Okay.
I just went through this clearance for a year. Shout out to Steph Curry, bro. I got my first sync with Steph Curry. You feel me? It's his theme song. And we had to get Shimmy Shimmy Ya cleared. That shit took a year. And the song was almost a year. It took 2 years for it to come out. So by the time Steph picked it up, it took us like 6 extra months, about 7 extra months to get it cleared. Found out that, you know, sometimes, you know, people sell their estate, you know, 3 people own his situation. You feel me? So we had to get it cleared by 3 different people. That shit took 7 months. But I would say, like, if you go on sample, do what I'm doing now. Sample like the local legends that you can get to. Because the process of getting clear, niggas sold they masters, they publishing. It might be a Joe Schmo white lady that just owns somebody's masters, white lady entertainment.
Got this shit.
Yeah. Now you got to go through the sample. Like if you really love sample, bro, sample the niggas that's from your area. Them like legendary hits that's from the area. Because it's easy to get in contact with. Like Raw Lee, I'm Samp Dance My Pain. That's Big Unk. I was just on the phone with him for hours talking about the rare joint we clearing. He gave me his whole catalog. I'm able to call him like, yo, all right, bet we doing Dance Your Pain Away. Send me your paperwork so we get it cleared. Send me how much you want. You feel me?
Oh.
I rather sample Inez, sample LikMoss catalog. You could get to them. You feel me? Like that's what I would do.
Accessible.
Right.
Yeah. More accessible because the sample shit is a headache, bro. If you get a hit, you'll be mad like
I know.
fuck.
They take 100% of your joint.
And then it's over.
Can I ask the crazier question? Because do you think when you was trying to pop it off 2013, 2014, you think it would have did the same? Or do you think the timing, it just had to happen at that time? Because I remember hearing a lot of beats.
Yeah.
I think
You was like trying to force me to get on this show. Like I'm telling you, in 2014.
It's time.
Shout out to rest in peace, PNB Rock, Free AR, bro. I was both of their DJs at the same time. I was the program director, Club Onyx. So I believe, because bro, I was like walking Young Thug in Club Onyx interviewing this nigga. How you doing? I'm Arab DJ, PNB Rock, nice to meet you.
I remember
you
that.
Feel me?
You was
That was
in
my
the back.
steez. I was this for 4 or 5 years on top of DJing for Arab and PNB Rock. So I believe, because we had that. Bro, Kevin Gates gave us a fucking feature in the middle of the mall. He saw Ab, told him come back to the hotel, signed off of it. Nigga, if I was this nigga,
Gave it to
been
him.
over.
Like
I saw it. Here.
yours.
Boy, bang. I'm talking about in the middle of Kevin Gates being Kevin Gates. This was his prime. You feel me?
We done, we was in the mall. We was out Texas.
Yeah, bro. So it's like
it was just organic. Like
the gate.
Later on.
Even OBH, bro. How much?
Later on, we gonna.
How much merch I saw sell? How much influences, bro? For me to be from Baltimore, bro, moved to Philly 13, me to hear about OBH, Goonie Gang, Arab, LikMoss, everybody, and for me to like see how hip hop respect them, the legends and this nigga. I was around so much. So if I would have been Mr. Shake That, the nigga that's making your kids dance, come on. Like you said, like if you bring up your kids, that hits you a certain way.
Yeah.
So you gonna fuck with me a certain way. So now you put the fact that I'm Arab, PNB Rock, Onyx, where you want the pussy at, and then I'm Mr. Shake That. I'm like, fucking, what's Mr. Rogers with your kids or Barney? I'm like, Barney for real? you gonna give me that verse? That shit just made me mad, bro. That question just made me,
You needed to know that. You wait on timing.
I was on it, bro. This shit is 10 years ago. Hell yeah.
Timing.
I was trying to let them hear, like you was saying, I was letting them hear dubstep club music. remixing their shit.
You wasn't jacking that back.
Every beat he played could have went right on the radio.
Right.
Still to this day.
But I was just a hardcore nigga at the time. I just was like,
That's why I asked you what I asked you.
Yeah.
What you feel about it? What you feel about the submergence of?
Yeah.
Well, I ain't a nigga no more. So,
So Benzo, we got crazy here. You know, Benzo, you've been in our neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? The world always look at Erie Ave, Allegheny as dangerous. Like, don't go down there because the name of OBH. Benzo, you not from our town. How did you feel coming in our part of the town?
Being straight from Baltimore, put it to you like this. Back then, you could sleep on your steps. So I was good. Goonie Gang, I met Goonie Gang in 8th grade, Gillespie. The real Goonie Gang. They were my best friends. Troy Wormley, B-Boy, rest in peace. They was my first friends I met. So Philly, bro, we got this whole thing about being intimidated. Philly niggas love for real. You just gotta know them. They took me in. They was like, nigga, you not from Baltimore. That's why my name, niggas think I dicky Philly. No. My Goonie Gang, Nicetown niggas say, you're not from Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? I did my first street shit with them niggas.
Right.
So I feel like them niggas love ain't nothing really to be scared about, bro. I was good walking home from school, grads.
Yeah.
We used to fight. It used to be like Ariev and Nicetown versus Susquehanna and Cumberland.
Yeah.
That's the shit we used to do. It really wasn't a scary thing, bro. I think that comes with the culture of Philly. You know what I'm saying? But I got me being from out of town, niggas took me in. Everybody took me in. I met Leak at
Baltimore
17. They took
crazy.
me in. I was
What you talking
ARF
about?
DJ at 17.
Similar. You're real similar.
We cousins for real.
I got family in Baltimore too.
Cousins.
It's crazy like
this shit
here.
cousins. This is the same shit. I feel like I feel like I came to
Baltimore.
just
They used to be a little
like a
crazy.
proper
I
vocal.
feel like we done took the kid.
Cause you know, like with Baltimore, like we sound like from down south. I just feel like I moved somewhere to where it's the same shit, but Philly just talk a little proper because we got the do's and the twos and the mothers and the fathers. Yeah.
Right.
So Mars, Benzo, you in a different element right now. Do you feel like, you know, the people gravitating to you more?
You know, I don't let them. I know how fake it is. I don't bring that upon myself. You see what I'm saying? I just go ahead and move in my own little bubble.
Right.
Do what I do. I come across people. You know, I'm a respectful guy.
Right.
So I come across people, it's gonna be all love and respect, but I ain't gonna act like we friends.
Right.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna try to fake it. No, for real. I ain't
love
ready
to
to hang
double
with you.
back.
I've got my own set of friends, and I'm gonna keep my own set of friends.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it's gonna be. Cause these guys always end up fighting back. You know, several women and all this now, they cat fighting, and I ain't with none of that.
Right.
You're entitled to do whatever you want, cause you're not my friend.
Yeah.
Over there. Nothing against nobody. It's all love. All due love and respect, man, for everybody, man.
Do you think you have new fans now?
I have to say, yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta say that because I'm looking at the numbers and it's like,
It's going up.
Spotify's up plus 600 from last month.
Okay.
Like, you see what I'm saying? Everything is just up, and I haven't even released though. I might have did a freestyle or two here and there along the way.
And that's all you need these days.
Well, when they hear what's coming, Crazy, I didn't play Crazy 4 records before he took them too.
Yeah.
I wanted even to hear the catalog.
Yeah.
Right.
We couldn't get past a couple records. When they hear what's coming, it's gonna shock the world, man.
That shit crazy, bro. I ain't gonna
I'm
lie.
gonna shock the world.
We ready? When the release date?
March 21st for my single, but the album
Okay.
a little after that, soon after that.
You got a title
That's
for it
all we
already?
need. March 21st.
Yeah.
March 21st.
First.
Say
Make
it.
sure y'all tune into that. You know what I'm saying? The single is dropping, the album is coming. I hear that you signed to a label now.
I've been signed to a label.
Well, you mean
I just don't do the,
Right. Yeah.
And for those that don't know, you know, this
Damn, man, we gonna
No,
keep
talk
working.
your big one. Let the
Our
people
head down, we
know.
gonna keep working because you know my favorite.
I hear
slogan,
that.
man.
I hear that.
You still broke if you ain't rich.
right.
So, we're all gonna stay in the same boat. I just feel like it ain't no sense of me running around the city of Philadelphia acting like mine don't stink. If we shop in the same stores,
Right.
We eat at the same plate. We're the same.
Yeah.
We're all the same. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep, head down, and I'm working until I get it. You hear me?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And for those of the people that don't know, LikMoss, my bro, we're from the same block.
Yeah, yeah.
Known him all my life, you know what I'm saying? One thing I'm going to support, everybody that's from my camp and neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? I just want the people to know, like, it's still OBH to get your weight up, anything that I'm doing. So, I just want the people to know, like, Moss coming, we got Pretty Flock in the building, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And the world need to know who's any new members that's involved right now as far as artists. Because I ain't been around lately.
Hell yeah, we move it, man.
Yeah.
Moving, listen.
Yeah.
OBH is moving, man. We got artists in New Orleans. Little dog, like a dog on Instagram. We got Connecticut.
Yeah.
Idiot Jerk. We got Dover, Bay. We still got the Cleveland. I mean, everybody who was involved is still down, but in Philly we expanded a little bit too. We brought on the Renegades, Ace the Chemist, and Kane Black.
Ace the Chemist.
My guys, man.
Sure.
So anybody who's just fan, they ain't really like my whole thing is let's go.
Right.
Now's the time. Let's go.
Yeah, this the time.
Got Loud Pack P. You see what I'm saying? We got the whole Spill ENT. It's now under OBH.
Spill ENT.
Bill Razor, what's up?
That's the subsidiary.
And it's just you see what I'm saying? Moolah is about to come home.
Damn.
It's my bro. I talk to him almost every
The
day.
needle pusher right there. That's the corporate guy.
He got the merch going on for a little bit, everybody.
Without Moolah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Moolah, we got
Facts.
the merch, man. Make sure y'all tap in.
You talking about the
sure.
guy that did the merch, that did anything that had anything to do with the computer. He had the camera at one point in time.
Yeah.
Putting the packages together. We was the first people that was really like selling packages and that you could get a whole package with an album and stuff like that. Like we kind of,
Right.
well, I'm gonna say Moolah.
Yeah.
He kind of pioneered that.
Yeah. I mean, he used to come up to the studio every day and just lock in,
Hoodie,
just getting
album,
orders.
a T-shirt and a hat for a bean.
Damn.
And
That's good
running
numbers.
It up, though.
I know.
That's some good numbers.
Running it up.
Real shit.
Like bring
Like,
that
this
back.
boy used to have a subject book where as though this nigga got at least majority of the pages filled up with orders from different cities.
Yeah, I remember
and
that.
And I watched it personally with my own eyes. Just like he like, yo, this from out the country, like from Vermont and all that. And I'm like, damn, people really supporting the brand, not just as the artist, the brand itself. Far as them, like, I see the vision. You know what I'm saying?
Great air.
Yeah.
Yeah, the mixtape, DVD game, and the merch game. Back at that time, it was like no other. It was a run like no other.
Yeah.
That was when everybody was on the floor with it. Like
Mud music.
you'd go pick up them orders, you put them order slips in, go pick up your money, drop more shit off. Oh yes, sir.
I ain't gonna hold you. He influenced free ad. He influenced ad to pop out with the tapes on Allegheny, and I was like, yo, I'm shocked. He like $20 a wop. Come get him. He hot.
Why not, man?
Yeah, that shit was like trap money.
Yeah.
Leave
Shit.
any money on the table.
Right.
All right, get it all.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and get it all.
Yeah.
I miss that era. I can't stand y'all.
Go ahead, speak, Sonny.
Yeah.
I missed it, but I saw it. I mean, I watched documentaries and I hear my older cousins and stuff let me know what was going on.
Hustle, you
It was
couldn't sit behind
lit.
a computer and just make yourself known back then. You had to be outside.
Yeah.
You had to go.
I know, go outside.
be outside,
Now
yeah.
you don't have to go outside, which is retarded, because I would rather go outside, honestly.
But yeah, man, we signing off. We about to wrap this up, man. Crazy. What's your next project coming in?
New project, man. First time saying this on any platform. Club Crazy. My first partnership. You feel me? Like my last. I haven't dropped a project since I changed the world. Since Shake That. You feel me? So everything been singles. Single with Inez. Single with Too Rare. So I've been like keeping myself relevant through my network of people. You feel me? Especially I gotta keep shouting out me and Inez record. We didn't campaign that shit for about 2-3 years.
Right.
So
I know that's right.
like I said, I haven't dropped since then. This is my first partnership. You feel me? Shake That Independent. So me, DjKhaled, Rick Dames, Jason Berger, we took a partner on this project and shit. So 12 songs, the Steph Curry sync on there. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of artists on that shit, man. Skrilla, Too Rare, Raji's, obviously everybody that's in the Shake That wave. You feel me? Look out for Club Crazy, the project. You know what I'm saying? My next drop. Yeah, man. Make sure y'all attach.
Make sure y'all tap in,
Leak
man.
song gotta be on this interview.
We definitely gotta get LikMoss next on that project.
I want to see how he.
Oh yeah, like me and Ness working on this project too,
We
man.
should've been
I ain't
signing
want.
off
Hey Ness,
with
let
one
them
of
know.
these songs
Working
playing,
on this
like, where the
project.
song?
Ness and DJ Crazy,
Yeah.
DJ Crazy Ness. Yeah, we definitely cooking up.
Yes, sir.
Y'all stay tuned in for that, man. We get y'all future updates on that.
Yes, sir.
But we about to definitely cook up in the studio like right now.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? Talk Shop, Ness and Twine, DJ Crazy, LikMoss, The Sign. You know what I'm saying? Signing out.
That was it. I fuck.
Love y'all.